Hello, this is Dom from Black Toad Studios, and today I will be reviewing the Imperial Armour number 13, War Machines of the Lost and Damned. A little bit of background, reference on why I'm doing this is currently this is Chaos Space Marines Codex, and very recently the Dark Angels have had their Codex, as well as the Space Marines and Elder and Mechanicum. So there's a lot of new codexes coming out, and the poor old Chaos one is feeling a little bit neglected now, and it's a little bit hard now to make any kind of competitive list with a Chaos Space Marine Codex. Of course, as you all know, I play Demonkin, so Demonkin are good and good fun to play. But I've also started a Word Bearer army and a few little things that I've come across. This book's helped. So, Forge World released this lovely book. Just flick through a few pages here. So this one is dedicated, of course, to the Dark Gods and the Traitor Forces. In here you've got the rules for a lot of nasty stuff. All the stuff is usable with the Chaos Codex, Demon Codex, and the supplements, etc. So any Chaos player can come here and go, look, I want something nice and fancy for my army, something a bit different, a nice key model to have perhaps. So anyway, going through here, you're greeted by some amazing artwork, as you normally are by Forge World, and a lot of background stuff. I mean, this book's beautiful. Myself and two of my friends who also play Chaos, we got it between us, so we split the money 3 ways and decided to buy this to help our little armies out and to buy something special for each army. So this is what we ended up with, and when we got it, it was money well spent. So if there's any other Chaos players out there who have friends who also play Chaos, you know, just an idea, split it down the middle, you can all 3 ways, 4 ways, and have some lovely units. Help your Chaos brothers. Yeah, so in here you got lots of background stuff you'll normally find in the Demon Codex or the Chaos Codex, but these ones tend to be a lot more around the vehicles and traitor legions. So there's a lot of nice stuff here to read through. You also have a bit of background here on the current Chaos tank, so you got the Predator there. And I mean, this artwork and just the backgrounds here on the vehicles are brilliant. It's nice to have vehicles with a bit of character to them, a bit of history and a bit of background stuff. So zoom in a bit there. You can just see a nice paint scheme, Purge Predator there. A little bit of background about it. I mean, that's this makes it such a nice book, in my opinion, having all this little background information on particular vehicles that have been in certain engagements. So yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, going through this book, yeah, you've got all the different types, Predator, and you've read here by the rules. You can take this as your heavy choice. You've got your special rules there. So your special rules for this one was Infernal Relic. So Infernal Relics, I believe you can only take 1 unless your army's of a certain size, or you've also got a Warpsmith. So it does limit what you can take. But once again, if it's a key model, perhaps not well, my personal preference wouldn't be for a Predator, but you know, each to their own. You've got all the upgrades here, so you'd have the upgrades you would for a normal tank, and also for Chaos tanks. Another little addition is you can upgrade your heavy bolters to have rending on most of your tanks. I mean, I've been through this book a couple of times, I looked at certain bits, and this malefic ammunition seems pretty common, so always good to keep an eye open for that. But you're going through here, you've got some lovely little bits of story here. And then the Scarin. So currently I'm making a scale up myself. I've faced them a couple of times now, and they're just lovely tanks. Brilliant for fighting your typical Eldar army with skimmers, or your Tau now with skimmers, anything like that. The accelerator autocannon is pretty beautiful. Recommend one of these. Hopefully I'll be doing a battle report with it soon once I've painted it all up, and we'll see how it goes. So as I say, just keep going through this book and you're greeted by the fantastic artwork. I mean, you've all got all notables for Land Raiders, but then you come across the relic Land Raiders, so the older ones here. And so yeah, you've got your typical rules here that you would for your Imperial version, but they always have a little twist to them somewhere along the lines. They've got extra rules for Chaos ones rather than just Imperial ones. So yeah, I mean, I can just keep going through here and be greeted page after page with lovely stuff. Also, you have the Chaos Fellblade. I was looking at the rules the other day and trying to compare it to my Baneblades, and there's no comparison. The Fellblade is beautiful. Of course, the only downside is the price. So maybe you can trade one, or find one on eBay, or other maybe not so reputable websites might sell them at a cheaper price. But I mean, if you're going to get one and you can afford it, go Forge World. But it's a whole different story, so we're not going to go into that at the moment. We're not going to say anything. So also here you've got your Lord of War icon there, super heavy, Chaos Space Marines, and 1,000. So it's all approved. You take one of these and your enemy will just probably cack their pants with 12 hull points and lots of armour. Nasty stuff. So yeah, you just get a feel that they really do care about this when they've written it. Just because of all the lovely artwork, backgrounds. I keep saying backgrounds, but it's really nice. Normally they just go, oh, this is a Leman Russ, or this is a Predator for such and such a chapter, or such and such a regiment, and there's nothing there. But here, a lot of character, kind of inspires you to add a bit more chaosiness to your army. Here's a Spartan. Definitely been tempted with this in the past for my World Eaters. But it would be going away from my foot slugger theme. But it's got a transport capacity of 25. So that is a lot of berserkers, or a big squad of Terminators. You know, your options are there. 285 points isn't the end of the world. 5 hull points, quad las cannons. It's a pretty beautiful tank, really. I haven't seen one on the battlefield myself. I mean, what I've seen online, seen a few pictures, they do look very nice. So yeah, it's a very nice tank. Also here you've got your flyers. So currently in the Chaos Space Marine Codex, we're stuck with the Helldrake. As you go monstrous creatures, or try and fit in some sort of come the apocalypse kind of allies, perhaps. But yeah, Helldrake is it's good. It's very nice. But if you want something a little bit different, maybe transporting your troops, you know, you're looking for this book, really. I mean, Storm Eagle there has got a transport capacity of 20, so it's pretty good. Plus, also the Helldrake is pretty limited on what it can do on the battlefield. Don't get me wrong, I like a Helldrake, but these are definitely very nice. So you've got a Chaos Space Marine Thunderhawk gunship. You can do some lovely conversions of Thunderhawks. Definitely go whichever Legion or Renegade force you want to have. The Hellblade, the fighter, for 100 points, it's pretty cheap. And it's very different. Don't see many of them about on the battlefield. So, there we go. And of course, Dreadclaw Drop Pod. very handy, especially if you want to get right into the opponent's face and you don't want your poor traitor Marines to get killed off before they get anywhere in their rhinos or land raiders. So it's a drop pod, drop them in, maybe it's got a havocs, and cause a bit of pain. It's all good. Like I said, it's just really nice to have items here that would just mix things up. You know, it'd be good for your army to model something nice, get something nice and pretty to put down, bit of background stuff. You know, I'm personally one really for conversions and, you know, putting bits together, kit bashing and trying out new things. And I mean, if that's for you, something from Forge World and chaosing it up, how good's that? So here we are. Bit about the Chaos Walkers. Do like a walker. I'm not a big fan of the Hellbrute. So you can take a Chaos Dreadnought. Hurrah! And you can upgrade them. So also with the walkers, you can dedicate them to certain gods and you get particular rules. So myself, I might be dedicating it to Khorne, and over here you see it gains Rage and Rampage. So instantly that's better than a Hellbrute. You're guaranteed having your Rage and you've got Rampage. For 135 points, you've also got a better ballistic skill, a better weapon skill, I think one more attack possibly. I'm going to say yes for one more. And Cause of Sphere, and it's an Infernal Relic. Also you've got a lot more customizable bits here, so you can make it a Lord of Long War. So when it dies, you roll on the chart here, and you can end up as a Demon Prince. So you think you've killed it off, and suddenly, bam, it's back in the game, and a lot nastier. So yeah, it's good. It's got some great stuff here. Got about the other ones here: Thousand Sons, Emperor's Children, Chaos Contemptors as well. So with the Chaos Contemptor, you can even make it a Slanesh one if you wanted, and give it sonic weaponry. It's got some amazing rules there. It's all good. Oh, sorry, that was a Dreadnought. Take that one back. Ignore me. That's a Sonic Dreadnought. So you can have Emperor's Children Dreadnought in your army instead of having a Hellbrute. It's awesome. Right, Contemptors. Here we are, sorry. So you can have a Chaos Contemptor, Adamantium Wheel. It's got Hellfire Reactor, and it's got Fleet. So it's pretty nifty. Once again, you can give it some nice weapons. You can give it the Conversion Beamer, Soul Burner, or I personally like the Butcher Cannon because that sounds awesome. It's nice bits of artwork there. I think they've definitely just had the standard Contemptor and converted it up, because the World Eater one does not look like that, I don't think. I'm saying you know the World Eater one isn't good, but I personally, having a traitor 40k force, I'd probably go with the standard one and convert it up. Yes. So more demon engines here. You've got a bit of background about Defilers. They're not featured in here, but it's just a bit more background stuff. So it's quite nice to have a bit of filler in here as well. And about the other ones, the other demon engines. Brass Scorpion, 700 points. It's very nice. I currently have a Lord of Skulls, and I might be tempted one day to get the Brass Scorpion, but at the moment it's on the bottom of a very long list. So yeah, a lot of nice things about the Scorpion. You got your Blood Slaughterers as well, so your little tiny walkers that you can deep strike in and harpoon stuff and drag it towards it. It's very nice. And like I say, you don't see many of these on the battlefield. Possibly not people's choice, or I think mainly because Forge World, different category, and people tend to just stick with what they know. but definitely recommend this book, guys. If any Chaos players are out there, or people are going, oh, maybe I'll collect Chaos, but they haven't got much, take this. It's a brilliant book. You got the Decimator, a nice unique walker for Chaos. Some nice little rules there, keeps getting up. Once again, you can dedicate it, so it gains Rampage. If you give it Corn, it's elite, so you can fill the space of your standard Hellbrute. Very nice. Blight Drones, bit of a Nurgle there as well. Fun little models. I've seen a couple of these. They're really nice little addition to a Death Guard army. So yeah, Plague Hulk as well. Now you got your Chaos Titans. So you got a lot of background here about the fall and what's going on with them now. It's nice. It's nice. I mean, Reaver, beautiful. So it's all good. So you got your Renegades. It's like Renegades and Heretics. So also in this book, you have a Codex, so you can do a traitor renegade army. So you got all the rules here for doing a traitor army. So you can either invest in Forge World models, you can convert something up from your Games Workshop models, you can find some proxies from other companies possibly, but some of these rules are quite fun. I mean, you definitely get away a lot from the trained guardsmen towards a lot of fodder. So you can have some spawn in there, Ocarins, Mutant Rabble, your Renegade platoons, Plague Zombies. There's a lot of different stuff here, so you can definitely put it to whatever flavour you want to go with. Yeah, so it's like a guard codex, with a little bit of chaos in there, a little bit of something else. It's brilliant. So yeah, you get through all this, you've got lots of stuff in here. Yeah, like I said, it's a whole codex. It's lovely. And it says at the back here what Lords of War you can have. It's nice. And of course, yeah, you got more of the Forge World unique tanks in here, as well as your standard kind of Lehman Russes and Chimeras. Right, at the back here, this is something for the players who don't necessarily want to invest or convert or get some sort of Forge World model, but basic Chaos Marine players. You've got your Legacies of Ruin here. So here is it's upgrades for your standard vehicles in your Codex. So you can get these, and they give your vehicles particular rules. So let me just, one I've used the other day over here was the First War of Armageddon here. So the Legacy of Ruin may be taken by a single Chaos Space Marine vehicle at a cost of 25 points or 35 for a Super Heavy. And the rules are: demonic saves made by friendly demons of Khorne within 6 inches of the vehicle are improved by 1 to a maximum of 2+. In addition, the vehicle has a Fierce special rule when attacked by Imperial Guard. So there's lots of stuff in here. I mean, there we go. You've got pages of them, and it's really nice to have, like I said earlier, if you've got like a bit of character behind a particular model, that you can give it a little bit extra and have a bit of fun with it as well. Some really good stuff here. A lot of preferred enemy and hatred, etc., towards different particular foe. You can give it to tanks and walkers. It's great. So at the back here, then you've got your special rules for a lot of the unique stuff. A couple of summary pages. Some great little bits here. And here we go, some nasty big demons at the back, as you always expect from Chaos, to have some big gribblies come in and stomp all over their faces. So you see here, you got your big demon and a demon prince, and there's some other nice little bits here as well. I mean, yeah, it's beautiful, this book. Really recommend it for for any Chaos players out there looking for something a little bit extra to help in the arms struggle against newer codexes. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this this quick little video. I'll be putting some more up, and I'll definitely be featuring some of these units in future battle reports. So please like this video, subscribe to our YouTube, and if you're on Facebook, come give us a like. But for now, have fun. See you later. Bye.